Hello guys, how are you all? Hope all are fine. Okay, in today's class, we will discuss the important topic that is the assembly technique. Okay, so what is the meaning of assembly? What is the meaning of assembly? So, assembly meaning is combining multiple model. Okay, combining multiple model. Okay, so combining multiple model. Okay, so assembly technique combine multiple machine learning model such as to improve the performance and accuracy. For improving the performance and for improving the accuracy, we will use assembly technique. So first importance is enhance prediction accuracy for accuracy and for reduce the overfitting. You know what is overfitting? Overfitting is low bias and high variance. Okay, and improve generalization. That is, L1 generalization and L2 generalization. We'll study before. Okay, so first ensemble technique are generally four types. Okay, how many types? That is four types. And first one is your very important, that is bagging. Okay, and second one is that is boosting. Okay, and third one is that stacking, and last one is hybrid method. Okay, these are four types method used in assembly technique. Okay, so first we will discuss the first one method, that is bagging. That is also called bootstrap aggregation. Okay, so bagging involves training multiple instances of the same base learning algorithm on different subset of training data. Okay, it will convert the different subset. Okay, so random forest is a popular bagging assembly algorithm. So example is random forest algorithm. It is a popular bagging assembly algorithm that uses decision tree as base learner. That uses decision tree. So random forest algorithm uses decision tree. And advantage is reduce the variance. So we know in overfitting, that is low bias and high variance. Okay, in low bias and high variance. For reduce the variance, to generalize, we will convert it to low variance. Okay, and handle high dimensional data and each resistance to overfitting. Okay, it is the advantage of bagging. So we notice an example. Suppose it is your data set. Okay, it is your data set, and we convert each data set into some decision tree, like it is M1. Okay, it is M2, like this, Mn. Okay, after that, it these all are decision tree. Okay, decision tree. Decision tree also, it is also decision tree. So okay, now this decision tree gives binary output, such as it gives 0, such as it gives 1, and it is also gives 1. Now the voting process will be done. Okay, now the voting process will be done. So if you notice here, 0 and 1, 1. 1 is majority voting. Okay, so your answer will be 1. Okay, after the voting classifier, voting classifier. Okay, so it is the boost up aggregation or bagging technique. First, you convert the data set into some part decision tree. Now, you calculate the every decision tree output. After that, you will convert it into voting classifier, and you notice which voting classifier is majority. That is our output. Okay, so it is boost up aggregation. Okay, now we'll discuss the second one, that is boosting. So boosting focus on training model sequentially. Okay, where each subsequent model correct the error of the previous one. It is for previous error will convert as sequentially. Okay, and next decision T or next corrects the previous error. Okay, these are the ADA boost are also boosting technology, boosting and gradient boosting mechanism, that is GBM, and also XGBoost are widely used in boosting algorithm. What is the advantage? Advantage is model accuracy, depend upon the accuracy, handle class imbalance and learn complex patterns. Okay, so for this example, suppose it is your data set. Okay, in boosting technique for convert sequential, that is M1 and that is M2, that is M3, like this. Amen. And if previous one is error, then it correct the error like this. Okay, it is the example of boosting. Okay, so next we will discuss the next one, that is stacking. So what is stacking? Stacking combines prediction for multiple model using a meta learner to make a final prediction. Okay, make a final prediction. So advantage is increases the predictive lower or leverage the diverse model strength and improve the generalization. Okay, suppose you notice the process of stacking, that is the base model prediction. Base model prediction serve as input for the input for the meta learner which learns to combine them optimally. Optimally. Okay. So now we'll discuss the last one, that is hybrid ensemble method. In hybrid ensemble method, we combine the different ensemble technique to leverage their strength and mitigate weakness. Here we combine two methods. Okay, for their strength and mitigate weakness. So this advantage is offer superior performance and flexibility and robustness. Okay, suppose I will give you an example, that is random forest. Okay, random forest. In random forest, we combine those two method, that is bagging plus decision tree. Decision. And we gives another example, that is gradient boosted random forest. Random forest, that is GBRF. Okay, and also we'll give another example, that is blending technique. blending technique. These are the example of hybrid ensemble method. So there are some challenges and consideration. First is for overfitting. Here, assembly can still overfit if not properly turned or if models are too complex. If models are too complex, then it will occur overfitting. For reduce overfitting, we will use the assembly technique. Okay, and for computational score, if training multiple model and combining prediction can be resource intensive, like if we convert the multiple training model and next combining them, so we'll reduce the intensity. After that, interpretability. So assembles may be harder to interrupt compared to individual model. Okay, it is your interpretability. So suppose assembly technique in action. Suppose if you notice in example 1, we'll give one example, that is assembly technique in action. How? Suppose you give an example, Kaggle competition. You know the Kaggle, it is big competition. Okay, for data science, Kaggle competition obtain showing the solution. Showing solution. Okay, as a winning using assembly method like XGBoost. Okay, or stacking. Okay, and if we give second example, that is Netflix and Amazon. Netflix and Amazon uses the assembly technique to improve the recommendation system and user experience. Okay, Netflix and Amazon also use assembly technique for recommendation and user experience. Next is if you give the medical example of medical diagnosis, that is system benefit for assembly for accurate digit prediction. It is used for accurate digits prediction. Okay, these are the action of assembly technique. Okay, so thank you.